All right, we've made it through week 1, on to week 2. Hopefully week 1 wasn't too bad and everything went okay there. But let me introduce you to what we have going on this week. And so as you can see here, week 2 is focused on career exploration. And so some really good activities along with this. And so in your before gathering section here, first thing, watch that BYU Pathway Worldwide devotional. Always those are really great. And then make sure you're looking over the vocabulary just to help you understand terminology we'll be using this week. And then we'll get into that career exploration and building your resumes. And so some really good reading to do here in this before gathering section. For your after gathering section, we do have a couple of application activities as well as some math exercises on this. And so I think those math exercises, shouldn't be too bad. Should really just be review stuff. Mostly focused on arithmetic, and so addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, also getting into order of operations and some fractions a little bit in there. And so maybe you'll want to review that before you go in and take these quizzes. But remember that on those quizzes you can retake those anytime, as many times as you would like. And so just do that until you feel confident with that material. All right, let's go back to the application activities. I want to show you what's going on with those. And so your first one is writing a resume. And so make sure you've read through that before gathering assignment, how to build your resume, write a good resume. And they have some sample resumes here. And then you'll be using this resume template. And so let me pull that up. And that is right here. And so filling in your information and focusing this on the job posting that you used last week, that you submitted last week. And so make sure that's what this is focused on as you fill in the information. And so as far as grading goes, these are the things I'll be looking for. Formatting is our first one, and so make sure there's plenty of white space, the text isn't too small, and then contact info, make sure that's in there in a nice large font that you can read easy, pick that out easy. Your headline should connect to that job posting you found last week. Your summary should include your credentials, work experience, things like that. Skills, make sure you list at least 6 skills relevant to that job posting you found, and then also make sure it is free from grammatical errors. It definitely looks better if you don't have grammatical errors in your resume there. And so that's what I'll be looking for as far as grading goes for this assignment. All right, the second application activity that you have is actually also a quiz that you'll take, but before you take the quiz, you'll want to do a few things. And the first one, watch the video about certificates and degrees at BYU, Idaho, and with the Pathway program. And then you will be downloading the certificate planning worksheet and the calculate the value of a degree worksheet. And so let me show you both of those. And so this is the certificate planning worksheet, and it just walks you through just some academic planning, helping you decide what direction you're going with your schooling that will help you get the career that you want. And so follow the steps in there for that part. And then this one is that value of a degree worksheet here. And so make sure you read through the instructions here on this introduction page. Let me move this up a little, you can see. So I'm on the introduction page, read through that, and then go to the worksheet page, and you'll be filling in numbers here just for these that are in green right there. And so your age, when you expect to retire, current wages, future monthly wages, and number of years until you start that future job. And some of these things you may not know exactly, right? You can't definitely know your future monthly wages yet, but you should be able to get a good idea based on your career ends that you're planning on going into. And so it gives you some tips on that over here if you read through things over here to help you fill that out. And then based on what numbers you put in here, you'll see some results from that down here and in the chart there. And then you'll be using that information when you take that quiz, so make sure you fill those things out first. All right, I think that is it for this week. Please do let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and you can post those on this announcement. Just reply on the discussion there, or if you need to, you can send me an email.